We have just found that there has been filed this morning an application to withdraw the petition.
Have the parties been served?
Yes, my lord.
Yes,
We have been served this morning.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Libero.
Thank you, my lord. My lords, with your permission, for the record, we have Mr. Sulaiman Kakaire assisting me for the petition, in addition to the list that has been read out by the Attorney General. My lords, it is true we filed this morning miscellaneous application number 05 of 2021, following our instructions from the petitioner to seek leave in this honorable court to withdraw the petition. We attempted to file yesterday a letter notifying the registrar and counsel for the respondents. We were not successful with court.
Come again?
We were not successful with filing in court in time, and we filed that letter this morning and followed it with the...
What do you mean you were not successful in filing in time?
We did not succeed in getting here in time, so we filed the letter.
Meaning you came, but you came when the official business had closed.
That's the point, my lord. But I was able to reach out to the Attorney General to notify him accordingly that we have received instructions to file for withdrawal of the petition. And that's the reason we did not proceed with the meeting we had scheduled yesterday for the scheduling conference. Following the filing of the Senior's application number 5 of 2021, my lords, the Honorable Chief Justice and Justices of the Supreme Court, we seek your guidance on the schedule for hearing the same. We are aware of some processes that are going to be undertaken by the Honorable Court and by the respondents in the event that they wish to make replies to that. And we seek your directions in that before we go back to the petition. I so pray, my lord.
Thank you, learned counsel for the parties. Counsel, the petitioner has exercised his right under the law to seek leave to withdraw the petition. That's the gist of the application, is that right?
That's correct, my lord.
Yes. And the application is founded on Section 61 of the Presidential Elections Act.
That's also correct, my lord.
Yes. And it provides in subsection 1, 2, and the subsequent subsections.
True, my lord.
I want to draw your attention to the rules to that act, specifically Rule 20, that deals with okay, we take it that we are on that file now. Yes, because we had skipped the formal calling of the file. So what we are addressing ourselves on now is the miscellaneous application number 5 of 2021. Yes. Rule 20, Councillor Bega. Can you read out for us? Sub-Rule 3.
Yes, my lord.
I suppose you have a copy of the rules here.
That's correct, my lord. Sub-Rule 3, subject to Sub-Rule 1 of this rule, an application for leave to withdraw a petition shall be supported by an affidavit of the petitioner and his or her advocate, if any, stating to the best of their knowledge and belief that no agreement or term of any kind has been made or undertaken made in relation to the petition, or any lawful agreement has been made stating the terms of the agreement.
What do you make of that provision in
My Lord.
regard to who swears an affidavit?
My Lord, with respect to that particular one, yes, we have addressed our mind and intend to file a supplementary affidavit before
When-
close of business today.
Well, by close of business today?
Yes, my Lord.
Oh, thank you.
Well, additional, my Lord. Additional,
Yes,
thank you, my
yes,
Lord.
an additional.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you. We had noticed that, that's why I raised it for you.
With gratitude, my Lord.
Yes. And then, can you read out sub-rule 5?
Sub-rule 5, my Lord, reads, the registrar shall, as soon as possible, upon receipt of an application under this rule, serve a copy of the application onto the respondents and on the Attorney General,
This has been done.
which has been done, my Lord,
Then B.
and caused to be posted on the court notice board and published in the Gazette, a note in Form B of the schedule to these rules, my Lord. And that's the process I was referring to.
Yes, then C.
My Lord,
Okay, this is okay.
it has C.
So, thank you. Can say it. Learned counsel, you can say it. So, we will proceed this way as is provided for in the Act and in the rules. By your own concession and undertaking, we will have the second affidavit required by the rules by close of business today. Subsequent to that, the application, a copy will be posted in our notice board. The registrar of this court will cause it to be gazetted in the official gazette. In the meantime, we expect the respondents to make whatever response they might want to make in writing, affidavit or whatever it is. And then once it comes out, the notice comes out on the gazette, we will give you the shortest notice to appear here for the hearing of the application. Until then, we are not able to proceed. This is all about the importance of a presidential election petition, that it's not handled like the other matters between private individuals. The point we've been making here all along, that the petition that is in this court is about us, about this country. So even getting out has to go through this process. It's got to be public notice. That's why it has got to go to the Gazette and the notice board that the petitioner wishes to withdraw, and then we will pronounce ourselves in accordance with the law and withdraw. So until then, please, the respondents, use I don't know what time. I take it that learned counsel made a will abide by his own undertaking.
That's true, my Lord.
That he will not wait for 5 o'clock this time.
By close of business, my Lord.
Business closes at 5.
That's correct.
So, how much time would the Attorney General need, would counsel for the various respondents need, so that we know, in case we are able to gazette it tomorrow? I do not want to stampede you, because you have the right to respond if you so choose.
As far as the respondents are concerned, if counsel for the petitioner can have done all that is required to do by today, for us, we are happy to proceed before this weekend. That is to say, if today is Wednesday, tomorrow...
Can we give you 2 days? Can we give you Thursday and Friday for whatever response?
My Lord, Thursday would suffice for us.
Just in case.
We will be happy, my lord, because this matter, as you are aware, and its importance and the time that it has taken,
Yes.
We are so engaged in it. It has been at the expense of so many other things. And if the petitioner is ready for us to undertake that, we shall be ready to proceed on Friday, my lord.
No, not yet proceeding. I mean, whatever response, because you've just been served
Yes,
with
that we shall
this application, which is supported by an affidavit. We have another affidavit coming, and the purpose of the affidavit, which is required from council, is clear. That you are not compromised. I'm just paraphrasing. That you've not been compromised into seeking a withdrawal. The wordings are there in the act and the rule. So it's not something we don't know. But look, they've done it with free will. They've not been induced. They've not been so compromised. So
Thank you, my lord. Yes.
what we will do, we'll then give you Thursday and Friday. If there is any response, it might be by affidavit. We don't know. That is your choice as respondents. I'm addressing all of you. And if you do so, as is the rule, the applicant will be entitled to some rejoinder. If need be, you might raise something new and they will be entitled to rejoinder. If there is nothing new, of course, then there's no need for rejoinder. So if we give you 2 days and the rules are clear, Thursday, Friday, then the applicant, if there is need for any rejoinder must be filed not later than 5 o'clock Saturday. As we've been doing, we've been keeping the court open throughout public holidays, weekends. So by Saturday, we expect all affidavit evidence, all pleadings closed. Then the only thing that might delay us is the gazetting. If along the way the gazette comes out, say by Friday, then prepare to be notified to appear here on Monday. But I'm not specific on the date. I'm letting you to prepare yourself. Once the gazette is out and we have gone through the process of your response and any other possible response again from them, then we will notify you in the shortest time once it is gazetted to appear here and we complete this matter.
Okay, my lord.
I think this is clear.
Yeah, very clear, my lord.
Noted, counsel. I suppose this is clear.
It's clear.
Thank you then. So until then, in other words, we adjourn sine die.